Hi kids, how are you all? Are you all keeping fine? This is your max class. In the max class, our first unit is geometry. Do you know what is geometry? Geometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with shapes, size, position of figures, and properties of space. Here I tell you more. I will have to take you around 2300 years back to a man named Euclid. Euclid was a Greek mathematician and was known as a father of geometry. In 300 BC, he wrote a book in which he organized and proved and all the knowledge of geometry we have till the date. Geometry is the English translation of Greek word geometron, where geo means earth and metron means measurement. Children, what is the uses of geometry? Geometry helps in understanding shapes and their properties and relations in real world. Geometry is a application in the field of architecture, astronomy, and designing clothes and measurements. In fact, geometry is an application almost all spheres of life. Children, we shall move on to the first topic in geometry is shapes. You have learnt different shapes and patterns in your lower classes, right children? Once again, we recollect them here for your better understanding. Children, everything you see around has a particular shape, right? For example, television. Your television is rectangular shape. The shape of a clock is circle. The shape of an egg is oval. What is this? Yes, photo frame. The shape of a photo frame is a square. Today we shall learn more about 2D shapes. What is 2D shape? Any shape that can be laid on a flat surface is a 2D shape. What is 2D shape? Any shape that can be laid on a flat surface is a 2D shape. Children, these are the examples of 2D shape. The first one is triangle. What is the spelling of triangle? Triangle. Triangle. The next one is square. 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 And the next one is rectangle. 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 The next one is circle. Circle. So these are the example of 2D shape. So 2D shape has only two measurements. See, length and width. It has two measurements, length and width. Two-dimensional shapes. These shapes are flat and can only be drawn on the paper. They have two dimensions like length and width. They are sometimes called plane shapes. So two-dimensional shape is also known as plane shapes. Children, we already know this is a square whose all sides are equal. So how many sides are there? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So a square has 4 sides and how many corners are there? We know when two straight lines meets, they make an angle. And here we call it vertex. So how many corners does a square has? It has 1, 2, 3 and 4. So a square has 4 sides and 4 corners. Children, these are the example of square. See, chess board and carom board. Now, children, we are going to see squares formed by the line segments. Here in the above picture, A, B, C, D are the corners and they are the corners. Okay, here AB, BC, CD and DA are the sides. You can see all the four sides are equal, that is AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. So in a square we can find all the four sides are equal. The next one, what is this? Yes, this is a rectangle. Like a square, it has 1, 2, 3 and 4. It has 4 sides and how many corners are there? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 corners are there. So rectangle has a 4 sides and 4 corners. As you can see, there is a lot of difference between square and a rectangle. In a rectangle, you have 4 sides and 4 corners like a square. But the opposite sides are equal here. Here you can see the opposite sides are equal. Right, children? These two are the opposite sides and these two are the opposite sides. You can find the opposite sides are equal. Now, look at this figure. Have you written H-I-J-K or corners, right? H-I-J-K or corners. And H-I, H-I, I-J, J-K, K-H are the sides. Right, children? So then, H-J, I-K are the diagonals here. So you can see the opposite sides are equal. Right, children? H-I equal to K-J and J-I equal to KH. You can see the opposite sides are equal. It also 4 corners and 4 sides, but the opposite sides are equal. For a square, all the 4 sides are equal, but a rectangle, only the opposite sides are equal. Children, these are the examples of rectangle, matchbox and door. The next, what we are going to see? Yes, triangle. From the name tri, you can see you have 3 lines. Right, children? So, how many sides does a triangle has? A triangle has 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. And how many corners are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 corners are there. So, a triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. Here, these are the examples of triangle. Now, we'll see triangles are formed by the line segment. Here, A, B, C are the corners, right? Then AB, BC and CA are the sides. So, a triangle can be formed using 3 corners and 3 sides. So, this is how you can form a triangle using a line segment. The next one is circle. Does it have a side or a corner? No, a circle does not have any corner or any side. We can say a circle has 0 sides and 0 corners. Children, these are the examples of circle. The next shape, look at the shape. What shape is this? Yes, pentagon. It has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's count its corners. Come on, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pentagon has 5 corners. What is the spelling of pentagon? Pentagon. Then what shape is this? This is hexagon. It has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has 6 sides. How many corners does it has? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has 6 vertices. So what is the spelling of hexagon? Hexagon. Then what shape is this? Yes, heptagon. Let's see how many sides it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 sides. Let's count its corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a heptagon has 7 sides and 7 vertices. Next, look at this shape. What shape is this? Yes, this is known as octagon. It also has 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it also has 8 sides. And let's count the corners. Come on children, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 vertices. What is the spelling of octagon? Octagon. Pentagon, it's a 2D shape and it has 5 sides and 5 corners. Right? Then hexagon. Hexagon also 2D shape. It has 6 sides and 6 corners. Now recap. Here children, square. What is the spelling of square? Square. Square. Square has 4 sides. All the sides of the squares are equal, right? A square has 4 vertices. The next one is rectangle. What is the spelling of rectangle? Rectangle. Rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides. The opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. The opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. It has 4 vertices. And triangle. A triangle has 3 sides and it has 3 vertices. Circle. A circle has 0 sides and 0 corner. Thank you children. I hope you all have enjoyed the session. We will meet on the next class. In the next class, we will learn about 3D shapes. Bye.
Hi children, hope all are doing good. Let's begin our English class. The first lesson is about exploring space. What is exploring? Exploring means research. Space means outside the Earth's atmosphere. Okay children, now before going inside the lesson, we will see some glossary, that is My Little Pictionary. The first one is Milky Way. What is Milky Way? The galaxy that contains our solar system. Where is our solar system? Our solar system is in the Milky Way. The next one we see is our Earth. You all know about it. The planet on which we live. How many planets do we have? We have 8 planets together. And the planet on which we live is called our Earth. The next one is the space shuttle. What is a space shuttle? A spacecraft designed for traveling to a space station. That is the vehicle that take the people to travel in the space. Children, if you want to go to some places, how do you go? You go by bus, car and other some vehicles. But if you want to go to the space, how do you go? You have to take the space shuttle. That only will take you to the space. The next one is the solar system. What is the solar system? The sun and all the planets that move around it is called the solar system. The next one we can see is the universe. The whole of the space and everything in it, including the planet, the stars and the galaxies together is called the universe. Now we shall move on to our lesson, that is Earth, the desolated home. We know about our Earth, but what is desolated? Desolated means destroyed and the place where we cannot live. In this lesson, we are going to see what had happened to our Earth. Children, this is an imaginary lesson and it takes place in the year 2068. See this picture? The human beings had destroyed the earth and they started colonizing in another planet. What is that planet? See, it is the red planet Mars. See, the humans had started colonizing there. It is given in the picture. India also has established 3 colonies in the Mars. Okay, see children, this is the picture of the colonies. It will look like this only. In the Mars, India also has established how many colonies? 3 colonies. And who is living there? See, a girl called Aryumati and her family are living in one such colony. Okay. See, on her birthday, her grandfather travelled more than 1500 kilometers to meet her. Who is coming to meet her? Her grandfather. Her grandfather came there to celebrate her birthday. When he reached, he saw her sleeping in her capsule and went to wake up her. What she was doing at that time? She was sleeping in her capsule. Capsule means what? Have you seen? See, this is a capsule. What is a capsule? It is a small cylinder shaped bed. Children, you and all take rest in your bed, no? Like that. In Mars, they sleep inside this capsule only. Who came to meet her? Her grandfather travelled 1500 kilometers to meet her in the Mars. At that time, Aryumati was nicely sleeping in her capsule. So, her grandfather has now arrived in the Mars. Okay, children, till this we will end. We'll see in the next part of the lesson. Thank you. This is the second part from Earth, the Desolated Home. In the first part, we saw that Aryumati was sleeping in her capsule and her grandfather had arrived there. Why did he come? He came there to celebrate her birthday. Now we will continue from this. When Aryumati woke up, she was very much surprised. Why she was surprised? Because her grandfather had travelled 1500 kilometers from the earth to meet her. She also said, at this time in Mars, there will be a lot of dust storms. What are dust storms? Do you know? See this picture. These are dust storms. It will look like this only. These dust storms, how it will last? It even lasts for a month. See, in the Mars, there will be full of dust storms. how it will be? Like a storm it will come and all the dust will be mixed. We cannot see anything. How force the storm will be? Like that in Mars, the dust storms will appear. It is very dangerous to go outside. So Arumadi is asking her grandfather, how did he come? So grandfather said that at this time I cannot see any dust storms. So I came early. See this picture, it is clear in Mars. So it was able to come early for the grandfather. And it also took 3 souls for the grandfather to reach there. Okay, what is a soul? See, in the earth we have one day. We say it as a day. But in the Mars, how they say? They call as soul. It is a Martian day. Okay, now Arumadi is very happy because she is with her grandfather and she is going to harvest the vegetables. What is Arumadi going to do? Arumadi and her grandfather are going to harvest the vegetables. Where do they go? Will they go outside? No, they cannot go outside. Inside the colonies only they will be living. They cannot go outside. So where they harvest? See this picture. We can see the vegetation hab. In the vegetation hab only they are going to harvest the vegetables. See, inside the colonies they will have some hab and they grow the plants there. See, the grandfather is standing there and now what they are going to do? Grandfather and Arumadi are going to harvest some vegetables, that is the carrots. See the carrots how they are? But what is Arumadi saying? These carrots are not tasty as when she ate in the childhood. When she was small, she had ate the carrots and how it will be? It will be very tasty because it is from the earth. But in the Mars, it is not as tasty as in the earth. Why? Because, see these carrots now how fresh. These carrots are from the earth. It will be very tasty because we harvest the vegetables in the earth from the farm. See this picture? The people are harvesting the carrots. It is from the fertile soil. How it will be? Our earth. It has a fertile soil. So the crops and vegetables, how it will be? It will be very fresh because we have fertile soil. But in the Mars, we cannot get soil. We cannot grow in a soil. They will harvest only in the vegetation hab. So only the crops and vegetables are very tasty. But what had Arumadi learnt in the Mars? Arumadi has learnt that humans, what they started to put chemicals on the fruits and vegetables. See these fruits and vegetables now, some what they do? They put chemical fertilizers. See on the plants what is man doing? He is putting some chemicals and fertilizers. See these are the chemicals and fertilizers and had polluted the soil. She is asking to her grandfather. But what is the grandfather doing? Should we put the chemicals and fertilizers? Should we use it? No, we should not use chemicals and fertilizers. We should grow the crops and vegetables only naturally. We should use natural fertilizers to grow the crops and vegetables. These chemicals and fertilizers are not safe for the plants and it will spoil it is very dangerous for the people also. So they are now talking with them. They are in the vegetation hab. We will see the next part in the next class. Thank you. This is the third part of the lesson, Earth, the Desolated Home. In the second part, we saw that Arumadi and her grandfather went to harvest the vegetables in the vegetation hab. And they were talking about the earth and how they polluted the earth using chemicals and fertilizers. Now we will continue from here. What had Arumadi studied? She had studied that human beings used chemicals and fertilizers and polluted the soil. But in the Mars, they get unpolluted food and water. This is only she had studied. But what did the grandfather say? He said that the food and water that we get in the Mars is not real. It is artificial because the water in the Mars we get water from the burning fuels. How do they get water in the Mars? By burning some fuels only they can get the water. So, but in the earth, how do we get water? We all know that we get water from the rain. It is nature. The earth is the best place to live for us. The nature has given a gift for us as a earth. But what we are doing? We are destroying our earth. What did grandfather say? In the Mars, the survival is very difficult. In the picture itself, we can see they are growing plants inside the hab only. So how in our earth and all, where we grow the plants? We grow the plants in the soil only. But in the Mars, we cannot do like this. The life is very difficult. If you want to go out also, what you have to do? You have to wear the space suit. Because in the Mars life is difficult. In earth and all, what we do? Do we wear space suit? No. We can go anywhere without space suit. But in the Mars it is not easy. We cannot come outside because the dust storms will be. The nature will not be suitable in the Mars. So everything is hard there. We also have to carry the oxygen cylinder in our back. Wherever you go, you have to carry the oxygen cylinder and wear the space suit. But in the earth, it is not like that. We can be happy in the earth. So grandpa, what he liked? He liked the earth only. In the earth, how it will be? It will be very nice. In the Mars, the days are longer. See, in the Mars, 687 days makes a year. But in the earth, how many days makes a year? 365 days makes a year. The days are very longer in the Mars. Now, what is the age of Arumadi? It is 9. Then, what age she will be in the earth? She will be 18. So, it is very hard. The days also longer. The lifestyle is not suitable for us in the Mars. The life is suitable only in our earth. Grandpa likes to stay only in the earth. He is saying that earth is our home. We cannot leave the earth like this. We have to save our earth. By planting more trees, we can save our earth. By using less vehicles, we can save our earth. This is the best place that nature had offered us. And what we are trying to do? We are trying to colonize the other planets where we do not get anything. We are trying to create artificially. That is not good. Our earth is the best. So what you should do? You should try to save the earth. So grandpa looked worried. So what is Arumadi saying? See, these are the fruits and vegetables in the earth. How fresh they look now. Yes, it is very fresh. So, grandpa likes to stay only in the earth. So, what is Arumadi saying? See, she is saying that scientists are trying to terraform in the Mars. If we terraform there, it will be like earth only. So, we can live in the Mars also. The scientists are trying to make terraform. What is a terraform? The process by which the surface and climate would be changed to make the environment suitable to humans. How it will be? They will make the Mars. See, like this in the picture, they are terraforming the Mars. They will change the surface of the, like the earth. In the Mars also they will change the surface. They will change. They are trying by the terraforming. So don't worry grandpa, like that. She is saying to her grandfather. But grandfather, what he likes? He likes to stay in the earth only. At last what they are saying? We shall stop this topic and we can go to celebrate the birthday. Today is Arumadi's birthday, no? So grandfather and Arumadi are going to celebrate her birthday. Okay children, from this lesson what do we learn? We should save our earth. The nature has given a good gift for us. So always plant more trees. Do not waste water. Save our earth. Till this we will end this lesson. Thank you.
Children, last class we have completed till kidney. The kidneys filter the blood to remove waste and produce urine. So what the kidneys will do? It will filter the blood to remove the waste and produce as urine. It is dark red in color and it is bean shaped organ. Okay, it is what color? It is dark red in color and it is bean shaped organ. Its shape is bean shaped. The average adult's kidney measures about 12 centimeter in length. Its length is 12 centimeter, width is 6 centimeter, and it is 3 centimeter in thickness. Right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney. So, right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney. As compared to the left kidney, right kidney is slightly lower. Each kidney is covered by a fibrous membrane called capsule. To protect the kidney, there will be a fibrous membrane called capsule. Next, ureters. Two ureters connect the kidneys with the urinary bladder. Two ureters connect the kidneys with the urinary bladder. Wait, I will show you the picture. Two ureters. See here, it looks like a pipe. Two ureters connects the kidney to the urinary bladder. Okay. Urine formed from each kidney reaches urinary bladder through ureters. The urine will reach the urinary bladder through these ureters. Okay. Next, urinary bladder. It is sac-like in shape. The shape of urinary bladder is sac. It is sac-like in shape. It acts as a temporary storage organ of urine. So, it acts as a temporary storage organ of the urine. It is not the permanent storage organ. It is the temporary storage organ of the urine. Urine is expelled from the body through the urethra. So, expelled, meaning for expelled is sent out. Urine is sent out from the body through the urethra. Nervous system. Next, we are going to learn about nervous system. Nervous system is an integration of nerves and specialized cells called neurons. So, I have kept the picture here. You will be able to see clearly. Nervous system is an integration of nerves and specialized cells called neurons. Nervous system is an integration. What is the meaning of integration? It is a combination of lots of nerves and specialized cells called neurons. Nervous system is divided into central nervous system CNS, peripheral nervous system PNS. Central nervous system. It consists of brain, spinal cord and the nerves. So, the central nervous system consists of brain, spinal cord and the nerves. Brain. Brain helps us to think, read and write. So, it will help us to think, it helps us to read and it helps us to write. It is covered by three membranes called meninges. It is kept in a bony case called cranium or skull. So, brain should be protected. For that protection, it is kept in a bony case called cranium or skull. Okay. So, this cranium or skull only is protecting the brain, which is made up of 8 immovable bones. It is made up of 8 immovable bones. Brain is made up of millions of functional units called neurons. So, it is made up of millions of functional units called as neurons. So, I have kept the picture of brain. Three major parts of human brain are forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Forebrain, cerebrum. It consists of cerebrum, thalamus and hypothalamus. It is the largest part of the brain. So, cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. Forebrain means front part of the brain. It is the center of the human memory. It is responsible for your intelligence, imagination and reasoning. Next, midbrain, cerebellum. It lies behind the cerebrum. So, it lies after the cerebrum. It coordinates the movements of the muscles of the body. What it will do? It will coordinate all the movements of the muscles of our body. It helps to maintain the balance of the body. So, it helps to maintain correctly the balance of the body. hindbrain, medulla oblongata. So hindbrain means at the back side. Okay. Midbrain means at the middle of the brain. Hindbrain means back side of the brain. Hindbrain comprises of pons and medulla oblongata. It is called as the brain stem. It is called as the brain stem. It connects the brain to the spinal cord. So it only connects our brain to the spinal cord. Spinal cord. I have kept the picture on the right side. See here. This is the picture of spinal cord. Spinal cord is a long tube-like structure. It looks like a long tube-like structure which extends from the brain. It lies within the backbone of our body. So spinal cord is a long tube-like structure which extends from the brain. It extends from our brain. It lies within the backbone of our body. Where it lies? It lies within the backbone of our body. Peripheral nervous system. It consists of nerves extending from the spinal cord to all parts of the body. It consists of nerves extending from the spinal cord to all parts of the body. Means peripheral nervous system consists of lots of nerves which is extending from the spinal cord. Which is extending from the spinal cord to all parts of our body. So, the two types of peripheral nervous system are somatic nervous system and autonomous nervous system. Two types of nervous system are peripheral nervous system or somatic nervous system, autonomous nervous system. Somatic nervous system carries sensations from the organs to the brain and take messages from the brain to the organs for the movements. What the somatic nervous system will do? It carries sensation. It carries all the sensations from the organs to our brain and take the messages from the brain to the organs for what? For doing the movements. For doing the movements. Next, autonomous. Autonomous nervous system control the nerves of the inner organs of the body. Autonomous nervous system controls the nerves. What it will do? It controls the nerves of the inner organs of the body. Okay, it will control the nerves of the internal organs of our body. So with this the lesson gets over. Thank you children. Good morning students. Today I am going to take science for you. In science term 1 lesson number 1 is organ systems. What is the meaning of organ systems? Different organs form the organ systems. See here students, I have kept the pictures of some of the organs of our body. Eye, nose, mouth and ear. Learning objectives. Learning objectives means what are all you are going to learn from this lesson. To know about different organ systems of human body. So you are going to know about different organ systems of the human body, to identify different organs, to understand the functions of different organs. Okay. Next, introduction. How do we get energy children? From the food we eat. How is this food converted into energy? It is through the process called digestion. In this lesson, we will study about different organ systems in our body and their functions. So, we are going to learn about different organ systems like digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system and nervous system, and what are all their functions. Next, digestive system. We are going to learn about digestive system. The process of conversion of complex food molecules into simpler molecules is called digestion. So, the food we eat consists of complex compounds like carbohydrates, proteins and fats. So, changing converting. Okay, converting means changing those compounds into a liquidity form like glucose, amino acids, fatty acids and glycerol is called as the digestion. The digestive system can be divided into two, digestive tract and digestive glands. Next, I have kept the picture of digestive system. First is mouth, second salivary glands, and then this pipe-like structure is called esophagus. Next, J-shaped structure is called stomach, and that green color juice is called pancreas, and then this tube-like structure is called as outer tube structure is called as large intestine, and inner that spiral tube it looks like spiral tube, it is called as small intestine, and then rectum, and then anus. Digestive tract, it is a coiled muscular organ. It is a coiled muscular tube extending from the mouth to the anus. So coiled muscular tube means it will be coiled or spirally twisted, extending from the mouth to the anus. It is about 6 to 9 meters long and consists of many specialized divisions. So look at the picture here. First is salivary glands. From there the food reaches to the esophagus and then it will reach the stomach. From stomach the food is converted into the energy. From the stomach, the food went into the large intestine and then to the small intestine. At last, what are all the waste will be there? That is expelled out, that is sent out through our anus. Digestive glands. Three important digestive glands associated with the process of digestion are salivary glands, pancreas, liver. So I have kept the picture here for salivary gland, pancreas and liver. Salivary gland. Salivary gland secretes saliva, pancreas produces pancreatic juice and liver produces bile juice for the digestion of fats. These are all the functions of salivary gland, pancreas and liver. Understood? Next, respiratory system. Before moving to respiratory system, first you should know about what is respiration. Breathing in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide is called as respiration. In the same way, respiratory system provides oxygen to the tissues of the body and removes carbon dioxide from the tissues of the body. Okay, so the respiratory system provides oxygen and it removes the carbon dioxide from the tissues of the body. The three major parts of respiratory system are airway, lungs and muscles of respiration. Airway. The airway includes the nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and lungs. It carries air between the lungs and the surroundings. I have kept the picture here. So first is the nasal cavity. Next the throat part is called pharynx. Next larynx. Next trachea, lungs, bronchi, alveoli, bronchioles. Okay. So from this picture you will be able to know about the respiratory system very clearly. I have kept the picture of larynx and pharynx. Larynx is nothing but it is the voice box. It is the voice box. It is very important to create a voice from our throat. So what are all the parts involved in the respiratory system? Nostrils, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli. Next, we are going to learn about the lungs. Lungs are the primary organs of the respiratory system. Without these lungs, the respiratory system will not do their work. That is the primary organs. Okay, children. Without these lungs, the respiratory system will not do their work. Lungs are paired cone-shaped organs. So, it will be not one in number, it will be two in number. Paired means two. Cone-shaped organs. The shape of the lungs is cone-shaped. Muscles of respiration. It includes the diaphragm and intercostal muscles. So, what this muscles of respiration includes? Diaphragm and intercostal muscles. I have kept the picture here. So, you will be able to understand about the muscles of respiration very clearly by looking after this picture. They help to pump and push the air into and out of the lungs during breathing. When breathing takes place, they pumps and pushes the air into and out of the lungs. Circulatory system. Circulatory system. Next, we are going to learn about circulatory system. The name itself is mentioned as circulatory system. This system circulates the blood to transport oxygen and nutrients to every part of the body. Okay, children. It consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. Heart is a muscular organ. It is divided into 4 chambers. So 4 chambers means it has 4 divisions. 2 upper chambers are called auricles and 2 lower chambers are called ventricles. So compared to this upper chambers, this lower chamber is very thicker than the upper chamber. The upper and lower chambers of the heart are separated by a muscular wall or tissue. Upper and lower chambers of the heart are separated by a muscular wall or tissue. That wall or tissue which separates the upper and lower chambers is known as auriculoventricular septum of the heart. So, the wall or tissue which is separating the upper and lower chambers is called as auriculoventricular septum of the heart because it is separating the upper and the lower chambers. Right side of the heart receives the deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood means non-purified blood from various parts of the body and pumps it to the lungs for oxygenation. So, what the right side of the heart it will do? The right side of the heart receives the deoxygenated blood from various parts of the body means it will receives the non-purified blood from various parts of our body and pumps it to the lungs for getting purified. Left side receives oxygenated blood. What this left side of the heart do? Left side receives oxygenated blood, that is the purified blood from the lungs and pumps it to various parts of the body. Next, blood. Blood transports nutrients, oxygen, wastes and hormones. Volume of blood in human adults is 4 to 5 liters. So, volume of blood in the human adults is 4 to 5 liters. It regulates the water level and body temperature. It regulates the water level and body temperature. Okay, so regulates means it will correctly regulates the water level and body temperature. Blood is pumped throughout the body by the heart. How this blood is pumped throughout our body? By the heart. Regulates means maintains. It maintains the water level and body temperature. Blood vessels. Blood vessels consist of arteries and veins. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, that is purified blood. Veins carry deoxygenated blood, that is non-purified blood. Next, excretory system. Okay, the name itself is mentioned very clearly. Excretory system removes the waste products from the body. So excrete means removes. Excretory system removes the waste products from the body. It regulates water and electrolyte balance. Kidneys, lungs, liver and skin together function as excretory organs. Kidneys, lungs, liver and skin together function as a excretory organs. Excretory or system consists of kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder. So I have kept the picture over here. This is the picture of excretory system. It consists of kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder. Kidney. The kidneys filter the blood to remove waste and produce urine. What this kidneys will do? Kidneys filter the blood. It will filter the blood to remove all the waste and produce it as urine. It is dark red in color and it is bean shaped organ. So what is the color of the kidney? It is dark red in color and it is bean shaped organ. What is the shape of the kidney? It is bean shaped organ. Okay. The average adult's kidney measures about 12 centimeter in length. Its length is 12 centimeter. Its width is 6 centimeter and its thickness is 3 centimeter. Right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney. If you see in this picture, right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney. Each kidney is covered by a fibrous membrane called capsule. So each kidney is covered by a fibrous membrane to protect the kidney. Is called as capsule. Okay children, with this I will stop over here. Next part we will continue in the next class.